the students?
Well, we're starting to. So Chicago's starting to open up. We're tier 1 now, and so we're able to have 15 kids in a workout, full contact, and kind of inner scrimmage type deal. So it's good. I think things are opening up at the right time for us because we're getting ready to open a 10,000 square foot facility on the Chicago South Side. So this will be the first of its kind in the Beat the Streets amongst the Beat the Streets cities. And 2 big wrestling rooms, a weight room, a classroom for tutoring and test prep, and what we call building life champions. And so it's exciting for us. The pandemic's hurt us and it's hurt our kids, but we're thinking positive and we're moving forward right now. So
yeah, and I know we chatted. I don't know, a few months ago, and you're telling me basically the vision, the idea, and I think you had a warehouse, but I don't know if it was outfitted the way you wanted. But how is construction and everything come along getting that together?
Well, it's Chicago, so the permit process was rough. It's super rough, but we have them. Jordan Blanton from Illinois, his company, his family owns a plumbing company. They're being really great with us. They're ready to jump in there. So we've had a bunch of people from the wrestling community kind of come together, and they're all ready to start doing work. They're giving us great deals, or they're doing work for free or pro bono, that type of thing. So the wrestling world in Illinois and culture and communities kind of embraced us, so that's great.
Yeah. So, how close are you to opening that facility?
We think mid-March we'll do a soft opening. Awesome. And we're the money's raised. We're finishing our capital raise, and so now we just we hired great coaches. We hired Haley, we hired Mike Boyd from the South Side legend, and we hired Mike Dixon from Indiana, who you got to talk to, and. So we've got great people in place. A bunch of my ex-wrestlers from Oak Park are coming back to coach with us, to be mentors for us. Emery Parker's involved now. We've got a great kind of group of people around these kids. So.
And it's not just a place to come learn wrestling, right? That's a part of it. But this is a facility where these kids can come, spend time. I think we'll have learning centers. What are the offerings of this beyond wrestling?
We're going to win in wrestling because when you do things really well, that's the byproduct. Yeah. But our job is to help grow life champions. It's to move the needle for kids. If they come to us when they're 12 years old, by the time they're 18, I say this all the time, but we're not a safe space. So we're going to actually have a sign above our door that says, this is a safe space, but don't you dare get comfortable. Because we're going to expect you to come in and push yourself. If you've learned, or if you haven't had the right, you don't have a father in your life, or you don't have, some of these kids have circumstances where they haven't learned the soft skills or the executive functioning that's going to take them beyond when they're 18. So that's our job. We're going to teach it while using wrestling as the vehicle, but our job is to help kids improve their lives first and foremost. That's our sole focus. I'm also competitive and want to win. So.
I love it. And how similar and or different is this from just coaching Oak Park? You're teaching and coaching kids and being a mentor in their lives, but maybe to a different degree.
It's on a grand scale. We have 2,000 kids in Chicago. Now we've lost contact with a lot of them, but they'll come back quickly. But we're super excited to grow basically the little thing that we did at Oak Park throughout the city, and it's happening. And so that's our hashtag now. It's happening, but we want to be 20,000 kids strong in Chicago. We want to be 100,000 strong nationally, and so soon. And our goal is this event 5 years from now is filled with Beat the Streets girls, and Beat the Streets National is the fastest growing group of girls wrestlers in the country, and we're excited about that.
Yeah, so. And I guess segueing, you mentioned this event. We have 2 duels in. We've got 4 more today and 3 more duels tomorrow. Some of the best women in the United States and some of the best on the planet. What are your thoughts on what you've seen, the event itself?
It's great. I'm really grateful for Flo to involve Beat the Streets in this, to put this stuff on as a fan. I've watched everything you guys have done during the pandemic. I think this is going to change wrestling going forward, and you guys are at the front of that, and we appreciate that. We hope that you'll find it in your heart to keep including Beat the Streets with you.
Absolutely. Beat the Streets is one of the best organizations in the country, not just for wrestling, but you said building champions in life. And I think we're just about ready to get back to our next duel. So when we're ready to go. Mike Powell, thanks so much for joining us.
All right, ladies, we are ready to start our third and final duel in this pool.